most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Temple Owls and the San Diego State Aztecs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
San Diego State's head coach told me before the game he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Running inside. It's Sutton. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback changing the play. The fake and wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Sheffield. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Washington. He's stopping, he's got enough to move the chain.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
They're going to ride this running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Quick give. Turning it on. The 20. He's at the 10. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the 1st drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On the option. The pitch. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Straight ahead, it's Mason. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on.
Makes the grab in their space. Running inside the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Owls.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he makes the extra point.
Number 7, set to advance on the football.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. I really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Brown.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Wants to go up top on second down. That's caught. It's Napier. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Pushes ahead. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Sutton. There he goes. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
2nd down, going to throw it. Right side at Sheffield. Snags it, and there's running room. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They'll try to run it with Washington. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Just 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was.
Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Aztecs.
What a start for this guy, right? 2 drives, and that's already his 2nd rushing touchdown. And listen, this area of the field, David, in the red zone, you got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. Windows aren't very big. But this dude right now is feeling it.
And as a defense now, I understand the mission. Palmer, it's pretty simple. They're going to run the football. So I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
Deep in the end zone, it's Blunt. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
Back to throw, it's Shepard. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Out wide left, it's Clark. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Corrals it at the 45. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. They'll take the penalty and move them back. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the give off the left side. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Napier. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Aztecs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Aztecs will try to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Shepard. Tight end finds a soft spot. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Owls come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Play action on 1st down. Left side is Clark. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Owls in the hurry-up. Quick give. It's Mason. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the West Virginia Mountaineers. And it's the Red Raiders in this battle to get to 9-0. And if they figure out a way to pull it out, look out. 8 games, 8 wins. It's been a remarkable run so far. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Turns it upfield. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Touchdown, Owls! He got a step and just dusted the field. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
2nd down to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Napier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. He's changing the play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The Aztecs are flying down the field. Drops back on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Tie ball game as we play in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Hits inside. It's Sutton. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Back's got it on the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now they regain the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moves the pocket. It's Shepard. Between the hashes, it's Mason. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Out wide left, it's Clark. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Love the route there by the tight end and man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. That's caught. It's Clark. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. From the gun, it's Mason. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. And it looks as if we are ready to get things started here in the 4th quarter. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Left side, it's Mason. Makes a grab and room to run. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Trying the run, it's Mason. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Quarterback keeper could not find a hole. This up everything. It's 3rd and goal. If you don't get the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the
touchdown, Owls! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking, understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Gets it away off his back foot. He's got it way down the field. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. The sure hands, it's busted. Turning it on. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Aztecs are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Sutton.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Making the adjustment on the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
The give. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Gain of 19 on the play. And a 1st down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Looking downfield, it's Shepard. Fires to the big fella. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Way off target there.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab. It's Clark. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Finds the tight end. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive going.
Yeah, well, the head coach here obviously feels like punts and field goals are not going to get him back in it, so put this one on your quarterback. Trust in him to go out and execute.
Got enough space. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Lucky to get it off.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixed.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Running inside, it's Mason. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
They give it back to him. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. After the stumble earlier this year,